Hey guys, it is Thursday and we are on our 29th at home workout. So all you need again today is some sort of chair, stool, wedge, ledge, table, whatever it is, and a kettlebell or your freaky Frankenstein style kettlebell. Hey Tomo, how are you? Hey teens, Big Wave, Sharon McGinn, how are you? Ames, how are you Ames? Nessa, Nix, Mags, Angie, hey, how are we guys? Angie, let me cut your hair. How much will it cost to cut your hair, Angie? Angie owns Ziba and she won't let me cut her hair. I offered her 10 grand, don't have 10 grand, but she still won't let me cut her hair. Hey guys, come on in. Okay, so get yourselves set. Was watching your twin. Who's my twin, Nick? Who's my twin? That'll be interesting. She's must be a very good looking twin. Anyway, so guys, get yourselves a chair or a stool or a ledge or a table and your weight, get yourself sorted and we'll get ourselves into our workout. Day 29 today. Absolutely flown by for me. I don't know about you. Sometimes the kids come in, sometimes the kids come out. Watching my twin yesterday. All right, who's that? Is it me? I don't know. Okay, so we'll just get into it now. Just let a couple more people come on. As they come online, we'll ready for a terrific Thursday. Susie Flood, I like the enthusiasm. Martina, how are we? Finn, hey Finn, welcome. Okay guys, good stuff. People still coming in. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll just get ourselves into our warm-up now. So there is day 29. Oh yeah, you're right Karen, well done. Fair play for sticking for 29 days. Okay guys, so we'll just get into our warm-up. Nice and slow. We're going to drop our butt back and into a squat, hook our fingers under our toes, hold it for 3 seconds, push the knees out the elbows, and then raise those hips nice and high. And then after 3 seconds, sitting back down into that squat again. How are our core muscles after yesterday for those of you who took part? Raising the hips every 3 seconds, we're raising and lowering. Nice and slow. And we still haven't found out who knocked Hadaway off the number 1 slot in 1993. So again, answers on a postcard. Oh. What do we got today? We got should have been number 1s, 80s and 90s. What's wrong with you?
Sore.
She's very sore. And raise those hips up. And then back down. She's actually grabbing onto the rug in front of her so she doesn't fall backwards. She's so mobile. She actually exists, by the way. I'm not just talking like a little cactus or something across the room. Good. Okay, so we're going to go into lunges nice and slow. Take your time. Feet hip width, big stride forward, drop the knee to the floor and back up. It's raining men, weather girls. That was only a number 2, was it? I never got to number 1. Okay, it's a bit of music trivia here today as well. So today all involves kettlebells or weight or Franken kettlebell, whatever weight you have, whether it's a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a bag of books, a bag of water bottles, whatever. We're going to be working for 40 seconds. And then we have a 5-second window to transition to the next exercise. Everything involves kettlebells. Because tomorrow is Friday, day 30, and it's going to be all body weight. And for those of you who have done the previous 5 Fridays, wow. Those who have done the previous 5 Fridays can attest to the fact that it's actually a pretty tough full body workout despite the fact that we have no external resistance. Okay, so we're going to go down into the high plank now. Going to bring that left foot forward beside the left hand. You're going to hold it there for 3, 2, 1, and then rotate that arm up and around for 3, 2, 1, down, and bring the leg under the body now. Stretch out your glute for 3, 2, 1, and then back into the high plank. Change hands, change feet, because we walk on our feet most of the time. And rotate. And then bring it down and bring the leg under the body. 3, 2, 1, and back to the high plank and change. So how are all our home improvement, DIY, painting projects going? Oh, everyone's doing something. Spring clear out, skip out the front garden, all that kind of stuff. Bring the leg under the body. 3, 2, 1, and changing. Right leg forward for 3, 2, 1. Big arm rotation for 3, 2, 1. Hand down, leg under the body. 3, 2, 1, and then last time each side. Left foot forward, 3, 2, 1. Arm rotation for 3, 2, 1. Down under the body for 3, 2, 1, and change. Last time on the right side. 3, 2, 1. Rotate for 3, 2, 1. Hand down, leg under the body. 3, 2, 1, and up we come. Okay, so 4 exercises. Single arm row. Hand is going to be on the chair or the stool or the table. Starting the lawnmower, for example. We're going to go for 40 seconds, then we're going to stay with that. We're going to go step ups on the right side. Then we're going to go into overhead, rear lunge on the right side. And then we're going to go into upright row for 40 seconds. We're going to switch to the left. We're doing 3 rounds. After that, we're going into a swing, clean, thruster complex for 3 minutes. You can have a great crack. Okay, so give yourself a little bit of space. Where's my timer? In 10 seconds, yep, we are going into single arm row. So that's left hand on the chair, 5 seconds, hand on the weight, 4, perfect posture, 3, 2, 1, and let's pull. So remember, you got 3 points of contact with the surface of the earth. That's your 2 legs or 2 feet and 1 hand. So we want to load bear equally through those 3 points. So our knees are soft, which allows us to stick our butt at the back, and the soles of our feet are flat on the floor, and the palm of our hand is flat on the chair or ledge in front of you. 13 seconds. We're going to step up on the chair with the right leg, and that weight is going to be held on the right side. Or if you don't need the weight, you can use the weight. Getting ready to step up. 3, 2, 1. Foot up on the chair, drive off the whole sole of the foot, right foot into the chair and up. So we're looking to drive up off that right leg. The left leg is literally there just to stop you falling through the floor. The right leg does all the work. Pink Speedos, Nick, look at that. I get a pair of pink Speedos.
No.
No, okay. Keep that going. Drive through the chair with the sole of the foot. 15 seconds. Then we're gonna get She's cracking up watching Raining Men. So we're going to go into overhead rear lunge. 3, 2, 1. Down we get. Push the chair aside. Get that weight above the head. And they're going to stay on our right leg. Left leg goes behind you. Left leg back. Drop the left knee. And up we come together. Left leg back. Drop the knee. And up. And like we did on our warm-up, maintain that width between the legs throughout the lunge. Now, if you're struggling, just bring that weight down to the chest or the shoulder. If you're still struggling, get rid of the weight. But like always, keep moving with the right technique. If the technique starts to fail, that means the weight is too heavy for you. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weight down in front, shoulders back. Very slight lean forward, roll the shoulder, pull to the chin. So this pull is actually coming from the back of the shoulder and the lat. So it's a big shrug on the shoulder, and then you're going to capitalize on that moving with the arm pull. So we're not pulling from the forearm, we're pulling from up behind the right shoulder. And already, after holding that above my head for the last round of lunges, my shoulder's burning. I've got soft knees, my feet are flat on the floor, my core is tight, which just allows me to isolate my upper, middle, back and shoulder. 2, 1, left side. We're going into our left single arm row. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Start that lawnmower, left side. So again, big squeeze on the stomach, which stops the torso rotating. The lat is the left side of the body we're looking to pull from, and then that pulls into the shoulder pulls into the bicep, and the bicep pulls into the forearm. If you start concentrating on pulling with the arm, you're going to tire out very quickly. We want to focus on that lat, a big wing of muscle on the back, and all 3 points are equally load bearing into the floor. Whew. We're going into step ups using our left leg next, and up we come. It's not a 5-second rest, it's a 5-second transition. Let's go. Again, I'm dragging myself off the floor using my left foot, which is on the stool. Keep that going, staying upright and isolating the drive off that leg and foot that's on the stool. So I'm really focusing on driving that stool down into the floor and keeping my body upright. I'm trying not to rock into it. I'm trying to start from a static position. Whew. 10 seconds. Then I'm gonna hold that weight above my head and I'm gonna lunge back with my right leg. And down, chair to the side. Weight up, lunging back with my right leg, and let's go. And what I immediately notice is lunging this way is a lot tougher than lunging on the other side last round. It's just the way my body moves and any kind of tightness, post injuries, anything like that. So you gotta really focus on keeping the stomach tight, keeping the arm locked out, and letting the weight sit in between your shoulder blades. You don't want to let the weight sit directly on your shoulder. Relax your shoulder and let the weight sit down into your shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Bring the weight in front, shoulders back, forward lean, big roll and shrug on the shoulder, and then capitalize on that movement with the arm pull. So again, you want to focus on isolating that delt, that shoulder. So if you squeeze your stomach just before you initiate the rotation and pull, you're going to allow yourself the best opportunity to hit your shoulder. If you let your hips swing, your body's going to generate momentum and you're not going to get anything out of the workout. So stomach tight as you roll, shrug, and then pull. 3, 2, 1. Back to the right side. Put your left hand on the chair. Starting that lawnmower using your right hand. And let's go. So again, visualize the big muscle doing the work. Don't look at the smaller muscles like the bicep and the forearm. Biggest muscle in this chain is your lat. That's half your back. So use that as opposed to your bicep, as in the muscle you can see in front of your face. Just think about your lat as that big contracting muscle on your back. 10 seconds. And then we're going to put our right foot up on the chair. Sort your posture, Nick. Your back is rounded. Chest out more, chest out more. There you go. Good stuff. And up we get. So right hand holding the weight, right foot on the chair. Up we get. So again, let me just reiterate. It's 40 seconds worth of work, 5 seconds for the transition. It's not 5 seconds to go fix your clothes, grab a drink of water and walk the dog. It's 5 seconds to get yourself into the next position and go. So just have that quiet word to yourself if you've caught yourself having a little faff before you get into the next exercise. It's not a rest, it's just a courtesy window so you can get the most out of the 40 seconds. 7 seconds. Leg is burning already. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hit that upper body. Weight above the head. Left leg goes behind. Let's go. So again, I'm locking out that arm. I'm letting the weight sit in between my shoulder blades. I'm keeping the gap between my feet and knees. And I'm keeping my stomach muscles tight, which allows me to stay steady on the upper body. If I was to relax my core, my stomach muscles, my upper body would end up keeling over left or right, or flopping forward or back. I don't want that. I want to stay as upright as possible throughout the lift. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Shoulder back, chest out, head up. Squeeze the stomach, shrug, pull. Squeeze stomach, shrug, pull. In that sequence, squeeze, shrug, pull. And again, what we're looking for is keeping the hips back, the upper body leaning forward very slightly, and allowing you to isolate that right shoulder and into the upper right side of your back. 15 seconds. This is by far out of the 4 the toughest, because it's the smallest muscle. When muscles work, they fill up with carbon dioxide and lactic acid. The smaller the muscle, Okay, change. We're gonna go start them all on more with the left hand. The smaller the muscle, the quicker they fill. Let's go. That's why we use the bigger muscles for the majority of the work, because the bigger muscles have more surface area and therefore can function with more carbon dioxide and more lactic acid in them. Plus they've got more of a blood supply, which in turn removes lactic acid and carbon dioxide. So essentially allows it to replenish on the go. Whereas small muscles literally just shut down. It's like driving around with a potato on the exhaust of your car. Eventually, that engine is going to smother itself because it can't get rid of the byproduct. Whew. There's your science lesson for the day. Left side, left foot on the chair, and step. So as with everything, it's a chemical reaction. There's a byproduct with every chemical reaction. And in the human body's case, carbon dioxide, lactic acid. The only way to get lactic acid out of a muscle is to flush fresh blood through it. So the quicker you can flush blood through the muscle, the quicker that lactic acid, that lactate, that salt, is removed. And then the way to remove carbon dioxide is by allowing the carbon dioxide to attach itself to the water molecules in your blood. So if you're dehydrated, you haven't got water molecules in your blood, that carbon dioxide isn't going anywhere. So it's important to hydrate. Whew. Okay, down we get. Above the head with the bell, right leg's going back behind, drop into the floor, let's go. So now that you're equipped and armed with all that science, start thinking about what the muscles are doing. You're keeping them tight from electrical impulses from the brain. So therefore, if you don't think about a muscle, it's not going to contract fully. And your carbon dioxide is building up, your lactic acid is building up, and the blood is flushing in and trying to remove as much of it as possible. If you're dehydrated, you're not going to get the best removal. Therefore, you can't work as long, and therefore you can't burn as much body fat. 2, 1, down. Shoulders back, chest out, forward lean. 3, 2, 1, shrug and pull. Squeeze your stomach, shrug and pull. That's it. When did Boyzone stop singing? Like, when did they disband? They're on the TV now, that's why I'm asking. 17 seconds. When did Boyzone stop being a band? If you know, let me know. 10 seconds. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the right side. Last time, right side. 3, left hand on the bench. 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, chest is out, shoulders are back. Small of that back is taking the tension because you're sticking your chest out so much. Imagine you got a tennis ball in between your shoulder blades. We're trying to maintain that. And again, that weight doesn't drop where it wants to go. It drops to the length of your arm. And your shoulder does not get pulled forward because your shoulder blade is pulling your shoulder back to maintain that perfect posture. All the P's. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, right foot up onto that chair. 3, 2, 1. Drive through that chair. So think of that chair as a collapsible piece of paper. So you're gonna try and push and crush it into the floor with the leg that's on top. So imagine your left leg doesn't exist. You've only got a right leg. You're trying to crush that chair into the floor to get yourself standing tall on top of it. It's always good to visualize the actual movement and the byproduct of the movement. And that really helps people to understand why they're exercising and how it should feel. 10 seconds. Oh, loads of science today. I think that's the end of the science. 3, 2, 1. Rest. More rest. Transition. Right hand above the head. Left leg goes back. Now, let's go. So kick back, drop knee to floor, stand tall. And when you stand tall, you're gonna extra squeeze on that core. Kick back, drop, drive through the flat of the foot, squeezing the stomach, standing tall. And I can really feel my stomach muscles working to combat gravity and the need and the want of that kettlebell to fall to the floor. So remember, you're not lunging on a tightrope, you're lunging with a gap. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come, shoulders back, squeeze your stomach, lean forward, shrug and pull. Let's go. Squeeze stomach. Remember why you're squeezing your stomach. It's because you don't want your hips swinging through and giving you momentum. Because if they swing through and give you momentum, you're not going to hit the muscle group we're targeting, because the momentum will get it moving. We don't want that. So by squeezing your core, you're giving yourself the best return out of the work. Whew. So after this, we're going into our last round of this 4 exercises, and it's going to be left side of the body. Whew. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, change, left hand, let's go. So again, the more tired we become, the more the body starts to sneakily take shortcuts. We focus on pushing the 2 feet flat into the floor, maintaining that perfect posture, chest out, shoulders back, squeezing your stomach and pulling elbow high. So big squeeze, elbow high. You pull the weight according to you, not the other way around. The weight doesn't move you, you move the weight. 10 seconds, and you move it with the biggest muscles possible in that chain. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up onto the chest, left foot up on the chair or stool, and crush that stool into the floor with that left foot. Bonus points for photos of crushed chairs and stools into the floor. Oh, that shoulder, that left shoulder is really feeling it now. But just suck it up, buttercup, because we got another half an hour of those shoulders working. Yeah, 15 seconds. 10 seconds, 9, 8, focusing on that left leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we get, above the head with the left hand. Left leg stays in front, right leg goes back to the floor, and standing up, hip width apart. Back to the floor, up, hip width apart. And it stays hip width apart when it's on the floor as well. So imagine there's a gap between your feet and knees, and you got to maintain that gap at all times on the lunge. And we want to focus on this front knee. We don't want it to fall in or out. We don't want the surface area to focus on the ball of the foot or the heel of the foot. Whole surface area pushing uniformly into the floor at all times. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going into upright row. 3, shoulders back. 2, lean forward. 1, squeeze your stomach, shrug and pull. So, in 37 seconds, you guys are going to go straight into 2 swings. You can use your right or left or both hands, it's up to you. So it's going to be 3 minutes. You're going to do 2 swings and 2 cleans. And then 2 cleans after 2 cleans, it's 2 thrusters. So it's swing for 2, clean for 2, thruster for 2. A clean is the weight starts on the floor, comes all the way up and is caught on the chest before it goes back down on the floor again. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds of swinging for 2. If you're unsure, have a look at my technique now. 2 swings, standing bolt upright. After my second swing, the weight goes to the floor, up to the chest, back to the floor. Drive the floor away with the legs. After that, it's a thruster. Above the head for 2 with a full squat. Now it's 4 swings, 4 cleans, 4 thrusters. And we're climbing the ladder, adding 2 reps every round. And we have 3 minutes worth of work. Whew, got confused there. So with the clean, the weight starts on the floor, is propelled to the chest, and then goes back to the floor. Whew. So we're 45 seconds in. We're a quarter of the way there. So I've got 6 swings now. Doesn't matter too much if you lose track of a rep or two, as long as you keep moving. So with your cleans, it's all about that aggression, pushing the floor away, and that bell gets steered up to the chest. And with the thrusters, it's all about sitting right down into the squat and propelling the floor away. Just keep moving. It doesn't matter if you lose track of your reps, just keep moving. If you just want to do swings, just do swings. We're halfway. 4 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, into my cleans. So the idea is you just keep moving on all those 3 planes of movement, and at all times, those feet never leave the floor. They've got suction cups on the bottom. Woo! With your thruster, remember it's through the hips. 3/4 the way there. So, what's happening in 30 seconds is you're going to do single arm row, just like the last round of exercises, except your palm is going to be facing away from the body and you're scraping your elbow past your ribs. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand on the chair, right hand on the weight, palm facing forward, and let's go. So it's a big squeeze on the stomach as we pull that elbow past the ribs with the palm facing forward. After this, we're going to hold the weight either on our chest with 2 hands or with your right hand. And we're going to do a Cossack squat on your right leg only. So if you need to use that chair for stability, by all means do. We have another 10 seconds and then we're going into our Cossack squat. And that heart rate and that breathing level is so high right now after the continuous. Okay, up again. So I'm using my chair in front as a stabilizer. Feet are nice and wide. Pushing my hips over to the right, allowing myself to sit on the right leg and then back up to a nice wide stance. Pushing my hips over, down onto my right leg and up. And at all times, I'm keeping that right foot flat on the floor. And because of my immobility in some areas, I need to use this chair or stool as my support. Oh. Woo. So in 12 seconds, we're gonna go back into our 1-arm row position and we're gonna laterally swing that kettlebell out to the right side. 3, 2, 1. Hand on chair, and you're gonna swing that bell out controlled to the right side. Let's go. So what we're swinging from is the back of our shoulder. Keep the arms slightly bent. If you keep the arms straight, you are going to end up getting tension and tendonitis pain on the crook of the elbow. Do not let your arm lock out. By keeping the arm slightly bent, we're keeping the tension and the focus on the back of the shoulder. Whew. So, 12 seconds. And then we're going into a plie squat. That means you're holding the weight either with 2 hands or on the right hand, and the left leg goes out behind you and around to the left. So my left leg is going around, down, and then come back up. Let's go. Kick around to the side, down, and again, I'm maintaining contact with the sole of my right foot. And basically, no matter what I do now, whether it's pick my nose or scratch my head, I'm burning calories because my metabolic rate is so high through all these muscles getting taxed. Whew. So the heart rate doesn't know the difference right now. Whew. The key is to get the largest muscles working. And the larger muscles working for longer burns the most fuel. 3, 2, 1. Left hand on the weight. We're gonna pull left arm row. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So remember, posture is first. Whew. Palm is facing forward. Ribs are getting scratched with the elbow. And we're focusing on a nice wide base with the feet. So we get those feet nice and wide. We get the knees nice and soft. We get the flat of the foot pushed into the floor. And we get the bum pushed out the back. And then we do not let that weight govern how our body rotates. The core is in charge, and the core keeps you parallel with the floor. So I can't stand over you and correct your technique, so you have to listen to my verbal cues and apply it. Up we get Cossack squat, left side hold or on the chest. Let's go. Kick over to the left, drop right down and up. Kick over to the left, drop right down and up. So, I find my left side is more mobile, so I'm able to get lower without support from that chair. But it doesn't matter. As long as I'm working with the correct foot placement, the knee pushed out to the side, and the correct movement pattern, I am golden. If I start to bodge it and cut corners, I'm not going to get anything out of except an injury. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our chair. Left side swing. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up to the side. And again, we are not letting the kettlebell dictate how the body moves. We are keeping perfect posture, just like the bent over row. And we are squeezing our core as we raise. And we are not locking out our arm. If you lock out your arm, you're not going to get your shoulder as much. Keep the arm very slightly bent. It keeps the pressure off the joint and on the muscles. Woo! 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Holding on that left side. Right leg going around the back to the side in the plie. Let's go. Sitting right down. So if you're doing that plie squat correctly, you should be feeling that on the outside of the thigh. Woo! Towards the glute. Because essentially, by contorting the body into that position, you're activating your posterior, your medial glute, which is your butt on the outside upper bum. Oh, good stuff. 10 seconds. And we're going back to that right side for round 2. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the right hand. Palm facing away from the body. Left hand supporting. And row. Whew. So again, as I'm getting tired, I'm keeping an eye on that sneaky technique, because that sneaky technique will take a shortcut if it gets a chance, and I don't want to give it a chance. Whew. Squeeze your core, pull from the lat, leads into the shoulder, that in turn leads into the bicep, and by the time the energy gets to that kettlebell is already moving, and we're loading the muscles appropriately as opposed to overloading the weaker muscle in the chain. Whew. Whew. And up we get. We are back to our Cossack squat. Channel your inner Cossack. Let's go. Sit with the hips over that foot and back up into a straight leg posture. Hips go round the back, out the side, and then up again. Round the back, out the side, and up again. Kind of like how I dance at weddings. 20 seconds. And we're loading that right foot. Perfectly supported through the whole surface area of the sole. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. How are my Sutton Parkers getting on? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Up we get. We're going into right arm swing. Let's go. So, focus, points of stability, posture, and then keeping the pressure on the relevant muscles, not the joints. By locking out the arm, you're getting it on the joint. We don't want that. We want to focus on the back of the shoulder, the back of the arm, and the core. How are my internationals getting on? Portugal, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Spain, England, New York, America, LA. How are we all getting on? Scotland. And up we get. We're going to go into plie, standing on the right leg. Let's go. Kick it around, drop, push off the flat. Who have I missed? Spain, Italy, Scotland, England. Don't think of any Welsh. If we have, let me know. Whew. We've got people in New York, got people in LA, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Denmark. Yes, we got Denmark. Anywhere else? I think that's it for now. It's not bad for a small community gym. 12 seconds, 11, 10. Teach me how to speak some of your natural or your native language. 3, 2, 1. Rest and change. Oh, Austria. Sorry, Marie, you're in Austria. Okay, left hand. Let's go. Start that a little more. Palm faces away from the body. Shoulder blades relaxed. I can hear you screaming at the screen, Marie. Big squeeze on that stomach. Draw the lat back. Draw the shoulder. Draw the elbow. Squeeze your stomach to keep everything rigid. This is our second round on our left side. After this left side, we got one more round on each, and then we're going to do our 3-minute medley on our kettlebell work, and then you guys are done for Thursday. 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Get that weight on the chest. We're gonna, what's wrong? Cossack squat, and let's go. Hips around, back down, and up we get. Don't do that. I get confused. She had a confused look on her face. I was like, uh-oh, I've missed something.
I'm always confused.
Oh, she's always confused. She's married to me. Hips around, down, push from the floor. 1 foot only, and up. So that left leg is doing all the work. Whew, you're a pirate. You've only got one leg. Oh. 15 seconds. 13, 12, and keep that knee pushed out in the direction your toe is pointing. If your knee collapses in, you're gonna load the joint. We don't want that. 3, 2, 1. Lateral swing. Ready to go in 5. Where's my timer? It's just jumped off me. You get a sneaky 5 extra seconds. 7 seconds. 6, 5. Left hand swing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Left side swing. Stay with me, guys. So we are 6 minutes away. 6.5 minutes, 6 minutes and 40 odd seconds. Let's say 7 minutes between friends away from finishing today's workout. 7 minutes, and then it's shower, lunch, work, or school work. 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Standing on the left leg, right leg goes around the back behind. Let's go. Kick the leg back, drop, drive off the left foot. Leg back, drop, drive off the left foot. If this is your first session with me, say hello. Let me know. If you have any questions, ask them. If you're unsure, send them in a direct message. I'll make sure to answer. Trust me, I try and answer every direct message that we get. Whew. I'd rather you worked with the right technique, slower than fast with a half-assed technique. We're building a community here, guys. So everyone is just as important. Okay, back to the right side, last side. Right hand on the bell. Let's go. Palm facing away. This is our last set of right side, and then it's going to be last set left side, and then we're into our swing, clean, thruster medley. And again, at any point, if you're unsure on how to move or how you're moving or how your technique is, stop, look at the screen, follow what's on screen, and then apply it. Again, if you have any more questions, ask them. If you need to scale it down, by all means scale it down. But the movement pattern, rest, the movement pattern is the same, regardless of how heavy or how big the movement. Let's go Cossack squats. Hips around, down onto the right leg, and up. Hips around, down onto the right leg, and up. Woo! This is tough. I really find this one tough because of my mobility. Whoa. That's a lifetime of having the absolute crap kicked out of you playing rugby. Always one of the small guys on the team. Oh, especially playing down in South Africa. I was the tiny guy. Oh. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time for one more. 2, 1. Back to the chair. Right hand, side lateral swing. And let's go. Again, it's all about the posture. Then once you've got the posture, then it's all about maintaining it while you focus on the technique. And then once you've got posture and technique, then it's all about continuity on the reps. Continuity, that's the key word. You cannot continue a really high tempo for the duration of time and the resistance levels that we're doing here. So it's got to be a tempo that is taxing but continuous, maintainable. 3, 2, 1, up. Standing on the right leg. You're going to kick that left leg around the corner and out the other side. And let's go. Kick it around, down and up. Whew. Good, honest, tough workout today, guys. Solid work. For those of you who are new, fair play, well done. This is as tough as it gets. For those of you who are veterans at this stage, that's 8 to 10 plus sessions. Well done for sticking with it. You can, I guarantee you'll be able to see the benefits at this stage from a physical standpoint. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time for one more. 3, 2, 1. Left side. Woo! Palm facing forward. Support that body. Let's go. Squeeze that core. So we have our row that we're doing now with our palm facing forward. We have Cossack squat onto the left leg. We have left side lateral swing. And then we have left side plie squat. After that, we're going straight into 3 minutes of continuous swing, clean, thruster. 2 reps on each. Add 2 reps every time you start a new round. So it's 2 reps round 1, 4 reps round 2, 6 reps on round 3. And up you get. Cossack squats, last time, left side. Let's go. Around, down, push off the whole foot. Use the chair to support yourself if you need it. There is no shame in using support. If you can't do it properly without the weight or with the weight, go without the weight. An emphasis on muscle movement. If you get that, trust me when I say you are still going to be burning calories and toning the relevant tissue. You do not need weight in order to tone and build if the technique starts to fail once you introduce it. You'll get better out of the body weight movement as long as it's perfect. 2, 1. Lateral swings. What's that, against all odds? Here we go. Let's go, out to the side. Oh no, it's not. Dirty dancing. Time of my life. If I ran at you now, would you pick me up over your head, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nailed it. Woo! Big squeeze on the stomach. No one puts tone fit in the corner. Not even COVID-19. Remember, we're here to flatten the curve and get a good full body workout. Wah! We're going into our last on the left side. And up we get. Left side, plie squat. That's a good song, that. Okay, let's go. Reach around, drop the foot, knee, and hip, and push off the whole surface area of the foot. Extra marks for getting your right leg all the way out to the side, as opposed to sticking back at 45 degrees. Oh, my shoulder is burning from holding this weight. 20 seconds to go. Should I attempt to sing along with it, Nick?
No.
Not even the chorus. Okay. This could be love. No, I won't. 3, 2, 1. Swings, 2 reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo! After your 2 swings, it's 2 cleans. So you're driving the floor away. After your cleans, it's a thruster. Remember, it's not a squat with your clean, it's a hinge. Woo! Then you're into 4 of everything on your second round. The idea of the clean is to propel aggressively enough into the floor that that weight wants to travel autonomously to the chest. 3. After your 4 thrusters, you have 6 swings, and so on and so forth. Don't mind those beeps. I'll tell you when you're done. Remember, at your swing, driving the feet aggressively into the floor and then standing up tall. You're not hyperextending your hips. I had the time of my life. Yeah. Kellerman's. Look at this Danish. Pure protein. So we have 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. You have halfway mark done. You're on the home stretch. 4, 6, 7. I'm on the 8 rep round. What rep round are you on? What? Just keep moving. It's all about making that weight weightless through the aggressive nature of the feet driving into the floor and the hips extending back up. We're inside the last 60 seconds. And remember, with your thruster, it's a full squat, and the squat is initiated with a hip drive out the back. 10 swings, come on. Let's go, we got this, guys. We have 40 seconds left. Stay with it, guys. Keep focusing on the posture and the aggressive nature of the soles of those feet pushing uniformly into the floor. You have 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! And that is Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. If you want a glass of wine or a glass of beer after that this evening with dinner, I won't complain. That was a serious resistance workout, guys. Well done. So again, this will be live on our Instagram for 24 hours. FOC, free of charge. After that, it will ultimately be uploaded to our YouTube, where you can view it, share it, like it, tag it, embed it, any way you want, for obviously your own gain. If you're gonna make money out of it, give us some at least. Okay, so we're gonna go into our cool down stretch. Oh, thumbs up. Even I'm wavering with that one. That was tough. Sharon, you're very welcome. Edwina, you're very welcome. Okay guys, so we're just gonna go into a passive hamstring glute lower back stretch. So feet nice and wide, like you're at the top of a Cossack squat. Soften the knees, put all the weight on your heels. Push your bum out the back and just drop the backs of those hands to the floor. And we're just gonna relax here for 30 seconds. Concentrate on your breathing. In through nose, and then slowly out the mouth. In through nose, and slowly out mouth. Again, relaxing through the shoulder blades. Focus here is on the backs of the legs. Soften the knees, push the weight down onto the heels. That's it. Okay, so We're now going to rotate our right arm up and around to the sky. Again, everything else maintains the same contact. Knees soft, heels down, shoulder blades relaxed. The emphasis will switch to the opposite side of the arm, leg wise, and change. Right down, left up. Feel the stretch on the right side a little bit more aggressively than the left. Control your breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Ignore the sweat rolling into your eyes. That's happening to me right now. Oh God, it stings. Okay, up we come. And we're going to go into a lunge, drop the knee onto the floor, maintain that gap between the knee that's on the floor and the heel that's on the floor. Hands nice and high, just push your belly button forward. If you want to put your hands behind your head, that's fine. And just relax through the shoulder blades. Feel the stretch on your hip flexor. That's the middle of your thigh, up across the hip bone and into the lower stomach. How did you find it today? Let me know. If you're new, if you're older at this, change sides. Dear Ronan, dear Tone Fit, I liked this, I disliked this. What the hell am I supposed to be doing for this? Ask questions, guys. Share the workouts. Let your friends know. Massive help with us as a small business. Word of mouth is huge. Okay, up we come. We're going to drop our right hand down our back in between the shoulder blades, left on the elbow, and I want you to lean back a little bit more this time because we want to stretch out the lat as much as we can now and also get the core in there. So it's a slight lean backwards as we stretch out. And then we're going to change sides. Controlling that breathing in through nose, out through mouth. It's a warm one today. Okay, back to center. Big breath in. Hold it for a second. Release it out the mouth. And that is your lock, guys. Karen O'Kelly, you're very welcome, Karen. You're very welcome in the pin. Ooh. Well done, guys. That's a serious session. Sorry, I'm just keep phasing out a couple of seconds just to read the comments. It's not because I'm slow. Well, it is probably because I'm slow. But sure, look. Okay, so tomorrow is day 30. Day 30 tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Full body workout. If you want anything included, you want anything excluded, let me know. Otherwise, go off and wash your head because if it's as sweaty as mine, it's going to need one. See you tomorrow, guys. Well done again. You're very welcome, Carol.